Y'all, Auntie's just over here just disgusted. Yeah, I got on my leopard. I got on my leopard too. Seems like that's the only way anything get done if you put on some leopard. Amen. I'm finna call Country Wayne. He just don't know how much my pressure up right now. I'm finna call Wayne. I just don't understand how somebody can tell you 3 to 5 business day, and then 3 to 5 business day come and ain't nothing. Ain't nobody talked about the mailbox. Ain't nobody went to the mailbox. We ain't seen Amber all day long since last night. Is she still alive? We don't even know where Amber is. Amen. This don't make no kind of sense. All day long, we've been on DNA watch all day long. And nothing. Why you tell us 3 to 5 business days? It wouldn't go be 3 to 5 business days. I'm finna call him. I'm finna call him. Sit up here and do this to me. I'm not scared of Wayne. Hello, can I speak to Country Wayne? Yeah. Yeah, this Aunty ReRe. How you doing? Yeah, sugar, how you doing? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you been doing okay today? Mm-hmm. Been playing basketball with chess? Mm-hmm. I seen you went over Mud House. Mm-hmm. What you think about old Piari over there with them? It didn't bother you, did it? It didn't bother you? Well, I'm gonna tell you what bothered me, Wayne. I was a little bothered today. You remember that? I don't know if you was. It was the night of your tour, I believe it was. Your special, your comedy special on that day. Mm-hmm. Well, your writers told us that it was gonna be 3 to 5 business. They took the test on the 3rd. Amen. Tomorrow is the 14th. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, they told us 3 to 5 business days. That's what the man said, Charles, who came and took the test. Mm-hmm. Tell us 3 to 5 business days and it'd be in the mail, or they could have received it electronically. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, I'm just calling to tell you somebody. It's a misunderstanding somewhere. I don't know if it's a misunderstanding with the writers or whoever. I know you've been busy wrapping up your career in the stand up and stuff, but your writers or somebody done. It's a misunderstanding somewhere. Mm-hmm. Cause the 3 to 5 business days is up. Mm. Mm-hmm. You're trying to build up the storyline. But we don't need no more building on this storyline. This storyline is all built. It's beyond built up. Yes, sir. It's beyond built up. We don't need no more building. We need some destroying to happen. Mm-hmm. Some destroying of Anthony and Shayla. That's all the viewers need. And we don't need no more building up, no plot twist and all that. We don't need none of that right now. Well, maybe a few plot twists. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, Wayne, do I have permission to speak freely? Okay, so the thing that's getting to some now sugar, Auntie love you. I love you. I've been watching you since 2020. I love you to death. Amen. But this here storyline right here is making people pressure go up. I didn't have no pressure before I started watching this storyline. Amen. And I'm a pressure up, and then one of my subscribers got me drinking this Moscato. I'm over here acting like Piari. I can show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. And then I started drinking the Moscato. Now if I start speaking too freely to you, then it's because I'm over here drinking this Moscato. Stella Rose. Mm-hmm. And I'm like you. We clean. We don't do all that reefer stuff. Like Shumpert. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it done drove me that I've been drinking ever since we've been waiting for the DNA the results. Then my second bottle, I had the blackberry, and now I got the Moscato. Mm-hmm. Yes, my pressure going up. Just even talking to you, the pressure just keep going up. I don't know what to do to get it down. Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you this, Wayne. Is we gonna get the results tomorrow? You thinking about getting the results tomorrow? Is we gonna have to watch all of the other skits? And then when I say this, may I speak freely? Okay. When I'm saying it to you, Wayne, the other actors and actresses, they are wonderful. I want to make sure I say that because one day, I hope to be on the same in one of the skits, any of the skits. I'll even be on the skit don't nobody watch. I just want to be on one skit. Amen. Really, I would prefer to be on the mic skit because they kind of, flow a little bit. But anybody's skit, I'd be on. Wait a minute, I'm on the Amber skit. I'm on the main skit. I'm not to be I'm pro Amber. But anyway, we ain't talking about me right now, but we is. We just need to know, is the test results gonna come tomorrow? We can't be watching all week, Wayne. Y'all shouldn't have told us 3 to 5 business days. Now, when y'all about ready to do the name change thing, y'all told us it would take about 6 to 8 weeks. I think that's up. We done passed that deadline. Shayla was pregnant for 10 months. Amen. They did in January, and she would do 20 months later. So, Wayne, we just want the results. That's it. And if you can let me see the results, I'll be okay. And then we tell everybody else later. If you just give me the results or something. If I call in the morning, you might give me the results? Okay. We can do that then. Me all know. It was my old feet. Oh, I didn't say nothing, Wayne. But Wayne, we like the other storyline. We love the other storyline. I hate I didn't see Tasha and Bo anymore. I think they in the bathroom. Wayne, why you hate them getting all that stuff? Y'all know that. You know that stuff go clean them out. I can't wait to see you special. You know what I want to see more than the special though? The DNA results. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, and we love you, Wayne, but this gotta carry along. And then the night you the 11:30 skit, you got the man on there the high as a kite again. Is y'all really giving that boy reefer in real life? Cause he's sure playing that role really good. I done been around a lot of reefer smokers, and he's real good. He's in character. Amen. He's in character. He wins Academy Awards for being that. Yeah, Lord. And Shayla, she can't toot no more. She talking about she finna mess up the cows. What is wrong with the toot? No, y'all just saying that for don't let her say that line no more. That just disturbed my spirit. I was like, what the hell? I mean, what's going on? See, you done got me to cussing. I had to stop cussing and everything, Wayne. Waiting on the DNA test, just bringing all my bad habits back. You just need to hold on, see what the help is on the way. Yeah, help is on the way. It's the DNA on the way. Amen. I don't mind help being on the way, as long as some DNA can be on the way, Lord. Okay, Wayne, I'm gonna trust the process, Wayne, but I can't. Next time, don't say 3 to 5 business. Just tell her 2 to 3 weeks, and and do it early. Oh, over promise and what do they call it? Under promise and over deliver. Cause this right here, this ain't what that is. You working on the movie too. We can forget all about this. You put me in the movie. But Auntie in the movie as a walk on, I can work at the clerk at the desk or something. But yeah, I ain't don't put up to nothing like this no more. I think that girl Noelle gonna end up pregnant. I already know. She gonna end up pregnant by Calvin, and then it ain't gonna be no what they call the Emancipation Proclamation. What is it called? When the baby get here. What was that when the Lord? See, I can't even think of what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about though. There ain't gonna be no grand immaculation, whatever it's called. But we gonna know the immaculate conception. We gonna know that she conceived by a man. Amen. She's not Mary. Then she will have some planning to do to Dale and everybody when that period don't go. I already know what's going on, Wayne. You need to put me on as a rider. Yeah, that's what I reckon go happen. So you just chilling tonight, huh? Help is on the way, you say. We want the DNA to be on the way. Amen. Again, we want the DNA on the way. Can you write a book called DNA on the way? No, we ain't mad at you, Wayne. You know we love you. You wouldn't care anyway if we would, man. And then I know you don't care. Because we gonna keep on watching until we see what the end gonna be. Lord, I ain't called Bethany today. The shower go probably touch her. I ain't caught up with son. I need to call that new boy they got. The Dumney. Is that boy for real about sending $20,000 to women? Cause I need to call him next if he's just sending $20,000. I don't know how much Cash App accept, but whatever the maximum is, he can show Cash App me. Yeah, we done start talking about everything else, Wayne. I was just really calling to tell you what the DNA is. Yeah. All right then, Wayne. I love you. Don't buy no more cars. You got enough cars. And you want to give me one. Yeah. You know we be had to throw that in there, Wayne. Yeah. And tell Tony if he ever need a babysitter, it ain't Auntie, but I'll find him. Cause his daddy got Auntie over here drinking, so I ain't gonna be able to babysit. But tell him congratulations. We love him. Yeah, he got to he see if you know he got to get rid of that family though. TT trying to get in y'all pockets. She trying to get it. TT trying to get RB. Yeah, you better get her out of there. All right, Wayne, I'm tired. I'm finna call this man with the $20,000. You send them women in the mail or Cash App or something, Zelle. But Wayne, please don't put. Now, if we go through tomorrow night at this time, I expect to have some DNA results. Okay. Wayne, I don't want to make this phone call tomorrow night because it's going to be a different side of Auntie. It's going to be a misunderstanding if I have to call tomorrow night. And we still ain't got no DNA results and ain't went to that mailbox. Heaps of buff, you know. I'm just telling you. All right, I'm going to trust the process. I'm waiting on tomorrow. DNA on the way, you say? Okay. That's all I need to know, DNA on the way. Because I'm tired, Wayne. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like that boy Mystical said. All right, Wayne, I'll talk to you later, sugar. Now, all right, you keep on making the moves in that money and call Auntie ReRe because Auntie ReRe want to be in one of them. I don't care if it's a skit or a movie or a TV show. Whichever way you want to be in. Yeah. But first of all, we need the DNA. All right, I'll talk to you later, Wayne. All right. Do you get out your feeling about PR? You know she ain't gonna do nothing but drink them to death. She be right back to you. She ain't going nowhere. You can give me that $15,000 you paying her a month. She ain't done nothing different. That's all she still drinking. And did he hang up on me? Oh, you at the other line, click. All right, I'll let you go then. All right, I'll talk to you later, Wayne. Bye. Okay, Wayne say we're gonna have some DNA by this time tomorrow night, y'all. We should have some DNA. I'll tell you, I'm just me and Stella. Right now, it's just me and Stella. Yeah, I think I'm finna break up. I'm finna be messy like Chase. I'm finna call Amon. See, can I talk to him? See, I'm gonna ask Amon where them roses come from. I don't even think the roses addressed to her. Talking about he got them. When did he go get them? And he been out all day. All right, y'all. I'm finna have my Moscato and go to bed. I'm gonna try to call that boy. Oh, Lord. I have to prepare myself to talk to him. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.